Yo, 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 what it is, mother. I just joined a club. Turns out that was a cult. How was I supposed to know? I can't read words. I never got ejaculated. I hope you mean educated. First of all, ew. And second of all, yeah, that's what I meant. I find it hard to believe that you never went to school. Well, I did go to school when I was this many. Alright then. What's this number? 2. What? How? Maybe you should go back to school. I can't go back to school now. I'll look worse than Peter Swirl sitting next to all those 5-year-olds. Nobody will notice. And besides, age is just a number. Prison is just a room. I know. I can combine my love for video games with my hatred for school. Educational games, also known as bad games. These games are made so that young children can learn whatever it is their parents want them to learn, so that they can show them off at dinner parties. You know, my son recently learned the alphabet. Oh yeah? Well, my son can recite the entirety of pi. Show him, son. 3.145. So I guess we should start with the Mario educational games. This is Mario is Missing, the predecessor to Luigi's Mansion. In this game, you play as Luigi, and you have to get artifacts so that you can figure out what country you're in. This reminds me of when you're a kid and you get separated from your parents at the shop, and I don't like it. This game actually wasn't received that poorly. And I'm surprised, considering it reminds me of geography class. How does it remind you of geography class if you never got an education? I was about you shut the fuck up and stop pointing out plot holes in my narrative when I'm talking about games. Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm such a comedian, but I want to be in the same industry as Da Vinci, Michelangelo, and art teachers everywhere. I'm good enough. Just look at my drawing. Look, that's you, Mr. Monkey. That's a pig. Yeah, well, how am I supposed to draw you properly when you're sleeping? Wait. You were drawing me when I was sleeping? Who told you? The next game is Mario Paint. Now, I know it's not an educational game, but I just wanted to say, I'm a paintist. Now, I'm not going to get to talk about Mario Paint anywhere else, so I thought I'd talk about it now. I only talk about the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the PS5's popped collar. So, have you ever heard of a keyboard? Yeah. Do you know how to use one? No! The last Mario game I'm going to talk about today is 2 Mario games. That's right, I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to talk about Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. Ah shit, wrong disc. Mario Teaches Typing is a game where Mario... Hold on, give me a second. Teaches Typing. Mario Teaches Typing is a game where Mario runs through a flat landscape and kills regular turtles and bricks for no reason. There is literally no story to why he's doing this, and those are not Koopas. Anyway, this is a game that only real gamers can play, so let me concentrate. Why the f*** are you walking like a pedophile? Oh no, he's going into the house. Wait. Why did it send me into another level? I don't like this game. It's very repetitive and each level is way too long. So let's check out Mario Teaches Typing 2.
Look, I'm a video game. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
On second thought, maybe I shouldn't check that out. Hey, aren't you supposed to talk about some Shrek games today? Oh, that? No, that was just a silly little joke. I'm not actually going to talk about them. What? Yeah, just a silly little joke. Son of a bitch! So, I can't actually play any Shrek educational games because I don't have a V-Smile. So it looks like it's back to Wikipedia for me. These guys aren't important enough to have their own Wikipedia page, so they just got shoved into the end of the Shrek games one. Can you see why I didn't want to talk about any of these? There's barely any information. What am I even supposed to say? I found a YouTube video of gameplay, so we're all good. So apparently Shrek's Dragon's Tale has some stolen Zelda music, specifically the Legend of Zelda Lost Woods theme. Let's look at Shrek Forever After for the V-Smile now. I should not have looked at that. I am blind now. This game looks so bad. What the did they do to Shrek? In Shrek the Third Arthur's School Day Adventure, the main characters are Shrek and Donkey. I see a problem here. Also, why is he skateboarding? In this game, you have an isometric view and you have to collect things, and it kind of reminds me of Sonic 3D Blast. This game looks very simple, but I do have one good thing to say about it. The narrator for the game is Donkey, and I think that's great. The last Shrek educational game that I'm going to talk about was on the V Flash, while the others were on the V Smile. This one is called Shrek the Third: The Search for Arthur. This game came out the same year as Arthur's School Day Adventure, and it looks like a lot of work was put into it, and I don't have anything else to say about it.
I think you're giving educational games a bad name.
What do you mean?
You keep looking at games already based on a franchise. You should look at an original property.
The last educational game I will look at is I Am Mean.
I chose this one because it,
Oh, look, what clever children!
looked interesting.
The art style might look familiar to you, but that's probably because you've heard of the Zelda CDI games.
Yep, I Am Mean is made by the same people that were behind what is widely considered the worst Legend of Zelda games.
This game is about an old man who hates learning and children.
Finally, a relatable character!
So then he kidnaps the children when they come into his library.
Let me reiterate. Finally, a relatable character!
So it turns out I Am Mean isn't the main character, but we do get to choose out of a boy and girl. Hey, wait a minute. Is that Scott?
Hey y'all, Scott here.
Let me just say this one more time. Finally, a relatable character!
I got stuck in the first room.
Yeah, I talk about games all the time, but that doesn't mean I'm good at them.
So, this game is a dungeon crawler, where you defeat monsters and collect scrolls. The scrolls are the educational part of the game, where it teaches you grammar. Except it doesn't. It never tells you what's wrong and just assumes that you already know. Educational games are a good idea. They teach you something while you're having fun. But the thing is, people don't think that they need to make a good game, and nobody will give a shit because they're doing a good thing, and only children will be playing it. And that's just dumb. If you make a good game, it can be enjoyed for years by anybody. If you make a bad game, it will be only enjoyed by the children who played it because they're nostalgic towards it, and not because they actually think the game is good.
I don't think I want to learn how to read anymore. What? Why? Well, these educational games have left a bad taste in my mouth. So you're just going to continue being illiterate and not do anything about it? Of course I'm going to do something about it. I've joined the illiterate club. So you mean to tell me there's a club for people who can't read? Yeah, just look at the sign. That says Illumination Cult. And their only rule is to worship the minions.